Jesus Christ, I hate that so much. Why are there AI GIFs in my fucking Discord GIFs search? I hate that. Also, you guys probably can't hear me. Alright. Stream will be up. Okay, I'm gonna give just a few minutes for people to trickle in, mostly for it to get in and then fuck off, I guess, because he loves doing that. Oh man. Ooh. So, what is there to talk about while we wait? I'll just give it another minute or so and then I'll get going. I guess this might be why some streamers do, that whole stream timer to start with. I would consider doing that, but I am just too fucking impatient. Because some days I just want to get going, get straight into it. Just that ADHD wants me to just go right into things. Oh. Oh. Yeah, nope. That's a mod with 12 downloads. I'm gonna do a hard pass on that. So yeah, it's been a while since I last played about this game. Played this game. It just kind of slipped my mind. Holy God, that music! Cool beans, bro. Just bump up the music and then just drop it. Cool beans. Fun times. Alright, today I feel like I'm gonna play with my glasses on, so... Alright. So when we last left off, we can now progress through that, that ice cliff thingy. So, yeah. We were just warming up here. Where did I leave? Ah, there's the car. I don't quite understand the purpose. Wait, how did this snowmobile get here? I don't remember leaving it here. Can I see my map? I have to get off? Okay, that is the most unrealistic thing in existence. To just have the engine start with one pull. Ain't no engine starting from one yank of the chain. Come on. There we go. I don't own a snowmobile, but I know for a fact that things don't start with one yank of the chain. Like, not a fucking chance that works. Hi, Ricky. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Alright, let's, Alright, let's, get going. This is the 70s. We don't need road laws here. Now, where's our beer? Oh! Okay. If it wasn't for that pause, I definitely would have went into those trees there. I do like the detail of sometimes static getting into the radio and just cutting here and there. Okay, this isn't static. This is just some weird issue with it, I think. Woo! We're here. I just realized I should probably have the snowmobile here. Ah, shit. Hey, Vert. You know what? No, I'm not gonna guess. No. Alright, I'm gonna double back on foot to go grab the snowmobile. Yeah, I should probably grab a few fire logs, just in case. I do find it weird that you can't just chuck the snowmobile on the back of the truck or something. Feels like a bit of bad game design. Because I'm guessing from this point on, everything else in the game has to be done on the snowmobile. Since, you know, you can't drive a truck over there. You just can't. So how you doing, Vert? How are you doing today? You're doing good. That's good to hear. We'll probably play this for a few hours and maybe do some long dark as well. I got that urge, that vibe to play these games, these cold winter games right now. Oh, mate, this would be a fun hill to sled down. And then death at this. Man. Today I wanted to try and go through some of this book, Vert, and just read through a bit of it and write some info up on it. And whoever, this design of a book is horrible for trying to just read and type, because you have to constantly keep the page. The binding is so strong that you have to keep holding it down so that it doesn't close on you. Most times I could get away with just like putting my wallet into the center of the book and it wouldn't close up. But this thing just refuses to. Like, I can't even do this shit one-handed. Look at this shit. Look at this. See? I can't. And it's just like, I want to learn more about this, but like, ah! Oh yeah, gotta fix my camera angle. I'm gonna move my monitor closer. There we go. What? No, I did not ask to get off. There we go. Now, call me crazy, because I've never driven a snowmobile before, but I imagine they're faster than this. Alright, while we're here, we're gonna warm up at the general store. Kona Cola, hell yeah. This would blow the bulb. Sad that I can't blow the bulb. Alright, we're good to go. She be chucking hard, man. I don't know why this thing is constantly curving left. I don't like that. I guess it's just following whatever curves are in the terrain. Flashbang!
The last phantom, lost in solitude up until now, joined the others in the forest's darkness, free at last to enjoy an eternal, well-deserved slumber. Carl was only beginning to understand the horror which had struck this village. He understood that the dead were piling up and that he couldn't help them by himself. The road was clear for him. He needed to push further north, and fast, to find help.
Hey, porch bugs. What is this game? Okay, this is Kona. The plot is, we're a private investigator in the 70s going up to a town in northern Quebec. And when we arrive, the person who hired us is dead, murdered, and everyone in the town except one person has vanished. And a lot of them have been frozen solid in ice. So we're trying to get to the bottom of that. And it seems there's a monster on the loose. The game refers to it as a Wendigo, even though the Wendigo does not, in native folklore, does not exhibit ice powers and all that. It's a pretty neat game, I must say. I like it.
Another diary. Carl felt like someone was trying to communicate with him. Or was it simply the result of happenstance?
The beast has outwitted me. It is aware that I know all of its weaknesses. It is aware of my strength. It is a predator become prey. Through some unknown force, it was able to create a wall made of ice between north and south. The beast did not want to be disturbed. I found a way. It is my destiny to stop it. It is progressing fast, not stopping even for a moment. What is the beast feeding on? Hate? Cold? Fear? The elders spoke of the Wendigo. They said it would never return. No warrior, they said, could want to invoke it. The elders were wrong. The Wendigo comes from the Great Spirit. It appears full of hate, with a great thirst for vengeance. The beast I'm tracking seems to be blinded by hate. Frustrated, my bolt missed it. It screamed. I thought I could hear his voice behind the bellowing of the beast, the warrior's voice. Was it really the beast running from me, or the man made a prisoner inside? It's tracking two unfortunate white people. Already doomed, it smelled them. It's moving slowly, methodically. I will not reach them in time.
Right until that point, Carl had believed that the object of this crossbow hunting had been a ravenous wolf who was terrorizing the village. But as he noticed the height at which the bolts had been fired, he concluded that the beast had to have been as tall as a man on his feet, not unlike a gorilla. The thought was chilling.
Oh, how much storage is in? Can I store stuff on this? Okay, we need to double back and basically transfer everything, it seems, onto this. If I don't want to have to make a trip back to the car to gather more stuff. Hold on. I guess I can explain more of the game to you.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
I could explain more.
Carl had found what he was looking for. He needed to get back on the road.
Okay. So basically in the lore of this game, a native had invoked the spirits to fight against the invading Europeans because they had slaughtered a village and his wife, and he basically became a Wendigo through it. And it seems that it's been invoked again, so almost got the truck emptied out. Wait a moment. Is it just me or did they actually link it to share? Oh, I'm dumb. They actually linked it. I didn't think they did. Whoops. Okay. Overall, I would recommend the game. I would. It does have its flaws. But overall, I'd say it's pretty good.
A fire can't be started with a snap of the fingers.
And there is a sequel to this game as well, so... Alright, we're warmed up. Alright, so now we just need to follow this trail here. Observation tower. Alright, let's check her out. Deposit that log because, we're stealing a log.
Carl reckoned that the place was still inhabited less than 24 hours ago. His detective sense tingled, revealing to him, or was it the strong smell of wilderness in the air, that there were most likely 2 men.
Tuesday, March 15th. Pierre, I just want to remind you that there are rules that are meant to be followed, whether you like it or not. I hear that you've been poaching a lot lately. Heck, that you don't even care about being discreet anymore. Heck, I don't even have a chance to pretend I don't see you these days. If I continue to turn a blind eye on this, what will people say? You've gone too far this time, buddy. I'll have to fine you, Wilford. Skinned wolf pelts left here to dry.
Two blankets. There were doubtless 2 people here, Carl reckoned.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that seems very small to be a blanket. Stub
The
Alexandre
jacket
Blah.
was still soaking wet. The poor man had, surely unwillingly, had a taste of the pond's water not too long ago. According to the pay stub, that poor man was Alexandre Blais.
Interesting. If it hadn't been a full month since I last played this, I could probably connect the names together. Oh yeah, that's fine, porch bugs. Don't worry about that sort of thing. Let's see. That's just a downed log. Oh? Just a trash heap. Because, you know... Raccoons! This was that 100% a fucking raccoon. Beer bottle. Hands? Oh my god! We got an upgrade to our flashlight, chat.
A quick glance at the scene was enough for Carl to know that a fight had taken place here. The visitors must not have sold their skin so easily. Literally.
Alright. Now this is the kind of speed that I'm talking about. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's a spectral wolf. Woo! Gotcha! Oh, that's... Looks like there might be something over here.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Alright, let's double back to the trail. I'm thinking we're gonna push onwards. And then camp out at the next fireplace. Uh-oh, that is not a good sign. What the hell is up here?
Seems like the elements showed mercy to those nice and solid-looking planks.
Why are there burnt trees here? We're gonna take a look over here. Because this is a pathway to a campfire. We can warm up here.
The flames won't grow without some help. Other materials were required.
Alright, now let's take a little a smoke break. Where's my smokes? Ah, they're in consumables. And then we heal up. Perfect. So we came from that way. Let's continue going on this path. I should really consult the map soon. Whoa! Where the fuck am I now? Oh, it loops back around. I see. So this is where we encounter that ice wolf thingy. Alright. So, what materials do we need? Hammer, and I'm guessing screw bits and all that shite. Good thing that I literally hoard everything. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would trust that to carry a snowmobile. I'm gonna be real with ya. So what the hell is up with this now, huh? All these burnt trees. Burnt cottage.
The door had been busted down violently, and a burnt smell filled the air. Half of the cabin had been consumed by flames. Carl surveyed the chaotic scene, noticing that someone appeared to have intended to use the furniture as bonfire fuel. Carl had no idea how such a mess could have occurred, but he knew it didn't bode well.
Can't sleep here anymore. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. More hardware, good. Fucking Ice Wolf.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Bonk. Alright, let's oh, I should consult the map right now. Okay, so... Alright. We'll check through all these paths, because I don't want to miss anything. We'll take the left. We'll curve left. And... Oh, hi. Bye. Kevin! Taters. We got some fucking taters.
The door was locked.
Now, would they have left a nearby key?
This hunt was never ending. Carl hoped that the hunter had finally triumphed over the beast. The cold was burning Carl. He would not hold up much longer. He had to warm himself.
Okay, we're gonna need to double back to the burnt out cottage to warm up because this place is fucking freezing. Excuse me. Bad doggy. Ooh. That was close. Fuck off. Alright, now we need to check the right path here. So this just takes me back to the burnt cabin. Let's review the map. Alright, let's take the right path, then we loop back around for the left path. Bye! Bye, beautiful time! Oh my goodness! So just a random campsite. Alrighty, I need to check where we are. I wish I could check the map while on the snowmobile, but you can't. Alright. Well, shit. More frozen bozos.
More victims of this ice plague. Carl felt a chill down his spine. What if he was next? It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
The sanctuary.
Carl felt the strong pull above vision overcome him.
What the fuck is this? That thing's alive, isn't it?
Woman. It looked like a simple hunting accident. There was Hamilton. Carl recognized him. A major hunting accident. The doctor examined the young woman. But death couldn't be overturned. She was dead. It was not the type of body you buried in a big ceremony in the village graveyard. It had to be hidden. No one could know about this. The best way to do that was to have a simple-minded man bury the poor girl. Lamotte, the mechanic.
Why? It was a hunting... Oh.
The doctor denied the unfair death of the young woman, but Hamilton had him in his grips. Hamilton knew all of the poet's secrets and wouldn't hesitate to reveal them. I know all about your crimes, you little communist. You know mine. What a sordid affair.
I'm so confused. It feels like they're trying to jump the gun and explain everything all at once. So the doctor killed the person that hired us because...
Carl understood the ins and outs of the affair. A woman had been killed in an unfair accident, and a young warrior had damned himself to avenge her.
So that young warrior was the doctor then? The murderer, find Hamilton's killer.
The one responsible, had already been killed, and so the beast could not quench its thirst for vengeance. And now, recklessly, Carl had pulled the bolt from the beast's heart. A beast who was but a young Cree man lost without his fiancée, and who had, out of hatred, become Wendigo.
Bulletproof? I think we're just meant to run here. Where's the snowmobile? Fucking gets him! Uh-oh. We're smoking on the go, boys. And drinking. The cemetery. Holy fuck, the amount of frozen folks. I really want to check if there's an achievement to get frozen. But I really don't want to have to do this entire trip again.
The narrow passage sheltered him, but for how long?
Now this is a good part. Like, just hearing it in the distance, shrieking. This is how it should have been before the chase. Like, build up that atmosphere. That chase was a bit disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Felt underwhelming. The coal mines? Are we at the coal mines now? Bro's fucking fast. You know what? Achievement time. Hi. Aren't you an ugly motherfucker? Hi. Aw, no achievement? So we just go back to the cemetery. That's fine with me. I was really thinking they would add an achievement like, get turned into an icicle or something. A popsicle.
The narrow passage sheltered him, but for how long?
Ooh, that was some speed there. Oh, you can see him trying to break through. Complete the game? What? Why did I just get an achievement saying I completed the game?
When you disappeared, so did purity. I would defend purity against the winds, the tides, against ice and blizzard. Could it be that all this was but a story of justice and vengeance? The soulful doctor, avenging his fiancée's unjust death by avenging this young woman as though she was his lover. Are these passionate feelings not precisely the kind of feelings that could cause a storm, petrify people deep inside, create monsters?
Okay, I have a few things to say. What the fuck? Everything felt good up until like that final flashback. And then they just dumped everything at once. It felt like we could have had another 4 hours in this game. We go to the northern town, find it's frozen over, and then we learn more about the doctor. Him murdering the person who hired us. Oh my god, that fuck. And well, there is a Kona too. That would probably finish up the story. Yeah, it seems to be just a direct continuation of the game. Just taking place right after the events. Like... But yeah, like, the game felt really good up until that final cutscene. Let me guess, that thing's waiting for us over here?
Un survivant! On a trouvé un survivant!
That was French, I think. Well then, I finished this way faster than I thought I would. Well, guess I'm gonna go play some, The Long Dark. Let me just fix up the YouTube stream. So, I'll get the stream back up in just a moment.